Welcome, welcome, welcome. BitmonkeyTV, episode 130, with another episode of Tech-Tip Tuesday. Today it's going to be short and sweet. I want to share some tools that I can't live without. These are simple tools. These are more consumer-based tools, browsing tools, utilities, right? Not so much virtualization software. That's another list of tools I can't live without. We're not going to go that in depth today, but I think everybody's going to enjoy it. And you're going to notice a slight glow on my screen. And I want to start off with the very first tool. So I'm going to disable it right now so that you can see the difference. You see the change, right? It eliminates that blue light. This computer's still set on Portuguese time, so it's evening, so that's why it was enabled. And I usually disable it before every stream since I've been back, but I wanted to show it. I wanted to start the stream with it so that you can see it. It's very useful. It helps you get to sleep if you end up working late on your devices, generally your laptop, desktop. This has always been for Windows first and foremost, but it is available for Mac, Linux, iPhone, iPad, and Android. But with Androids, especially with Google Pixel phones, they have their own similar application that's built into the operating system now. So I don't download this on the Google Pixel anymore because it's not required, right? They have their own, and it adapts with your schedule, with your time. But it's a very useful tool. I can't tell you how many times I've been working late and I'll have this enabled compared to when I didn't, right? And I would be able to sleep like a baby. Whereas before I discovered this tool, I'd try to go to sleep and I'd just see these bright lights, because you've been staring at the screen for so long, and you try to go switch gears and just turn off all the lights. It's not so easy, but this tool makes that very easy. So helps out with your sleep. I love it. Sometimes you forget it's on though. Like there's been a few streams where I forgot it was on, and I'm sure it was amber the whole time, and I don't think anybody said anything, but it's a great tool. Can't live without it. Post the link right here. All right, the next one is uBlock Origin. This is primarily a Google Chrome extension, but it works on Brave as well, and pretty much any browser built on Chromium. I believe I pronounced that correct. The foundation of which Google Chrome is built on, the open source code that Brave utilizes as well. And this is the icon you're looking for. You're going to see over 10 million users using it, well over 25,000 reviews. As you can see, it's close to 5 stars. I don't think I have it enabled on this browser because this is a dummy test browser. Yeah, so let's go ahead and add it. This is a quick step-by-step tutorial. This is within Brave, but it'll be just as seamless within Google Chrome as well. Voila, it's been added. So let's go ahead, and I always like keeping it pinned because let's say you go to a banking website. It might block certain required pop-ups that you need, right? So a quick way to disable it, if you have a website that you trust and you need the pop-ups disabled, you just press this little power button on the web page, hit refresh. It'll refresh that web page for you without the pop-up blocker. I can't tell you how many years I've been using this for, but it's been free the whole time. I'm sure they have a paid version by now, but it's flawless. It works great, especially paired with Brave's protection and their Shield service, so to speak. It also blocks pop-ups as well. So those two working side by side, I don't see any unwanted ads. Let's just put it that way. You go to, let's say you're a DraftKings player, right? And you see those ads along the side. I haven't played DraftKings in quite some time, but I know they utilize that empty space, right? It's been empty for me since pretty much day one because I've been using this plugin. This plugin will block pretty much any ad on any page. It'll help block those sponsored and promoted ads at the top of Google for you, so you see what you need. But not to shit on Google. I'm streaming on YouTube. I know they own YouTube. However, get used to using other search engines. I wouldn't, you won't recommend it. DuckDuckGo is a good one. And then Brave has their own. So if I were to just test, it's going to search.brave.com. They're building out their own browser and they're optimizing it over time. But you don't see all those bullshit posts. Like, you see things that you want to see. Sorry, Google, sorry, but your search engine isn't the best, so to speak, or you're not using it the best that you can, in my opinion. So we talked about those two little Easter eggs there on two little search engines to use. And then Canva. Canva's been a lifesaver. This is not a paid ad. This is not a sponsorship by any means, but it's been a lifesaver with not having to tinker with Photoshop too much. Really easy to throw media together, throw creative together very quickly too. And you can go and search across all of the templates and repurpose any template really. And you can get a lot of ideas from it as well. The fifth or sixth tool I'm going to share today is videoland.org. Make sure you go to this proper website, videoland.org, because if you Google VLC Media Player, there are so many lookalike websites or other people providing the download but attaching other downloads to it, right? Just go straight to the developer's website, which is videoland, LAN.org, and you download VLC. It looks like a caution cone. That's your icon. It's what I use primarily to clip really quickly, to rewatch episodes. It has an advanced feature that allows you to start recording and stop recording, which will essentially start the clip and end the clip when you're rewatching something or watching anything that you open within VLC. So it's a great tool. Love it. Open source, cross-platform, works across every operating system, to my knowledge, that I've played with. All right. Another one. We're going to go search through Google here. This is an email application. I know everybody's into Gmail, cloud-based solutions. However, if you still prefer an email client, this is one of my favorites. It's simple. Doesn't have all that added shit. It doesn't keep changing on you. The changes they make are for productivity, security, and just overall user experience, right? Over the years, it's been similar, right? There's not any major shifts, and it can integrate with a Google Calendar. It can integrate with any of these services so that you can utilize its internal applications and internal tabs and functions, right, to then sync with a cloud-based solution. I personally use it. I don't use it as my primary, but it is on one of my devices. It's just an OG email application that I can trust. So I wanted to share that with everybody. And then last but not least, the browser that we've mentioned a few times, Brave. If you go to brave.com, you can download it. I highly recommend getting in the habit of using, just like you want to use different search engines, use different browsers. Get used to them. This, you're going to see a very familiar look and feel to Google Chrome, right? Because it's based off of Google Chrome's open source code, but it's improved. And a cool little trick, we're going to do a bonus today. I can't show it on my screen, but for you iPad users and possibly iPhone, although I haven't tested on iPhone, I have a new iPad and I was just testing hot spare solutions on the iPad. And I noticed that MetaMask plugin for the Chrome browser or the Brave browser on the iPad operating system does not have, it will not allow you to install MetaMask. You have to go to the App Store, which is on the iPad, for me, it shows the size of a cell phone, right? So it's a very small window of operation. It's just horrible. I'm like, man, you really don't have like a browser-based plugin here. Well, Brave now has a beta version of their wallet on that iOS browser. And I was able to test it and it works. I'm sure there's going to be certain things that may not work properly as they sort out the bugs, because anything in beta is going to be buggy. But I like testing things, and I got to say, it's a great alternative to having another hot spare on your iPad that's interchangeable, right? You create a seed wherever else, you restore it onto that iPad, right? Because even though it's beta, it still operates off of that 12-word seed phrase. So you can, in theory, create a 12-word seed phrase anywhere else, myetherwallet.com, MetaMask, wherever, and then import it on that iOS device so that you have peace of mind knowing you didn't create it on the iOS device. Interesting. I'm still testing it out, so I'll let you know what doesn't work and what does. Although it's not my primary, so I'm not testing it as frequently as I should. But I'm going to be on the road here for a bit, and that's going to be a device I'm going to use quite a bit. I already know it, just because of the size, the portability, the convenience of it, and some things that I'm setting up here to access remotely. I can actually operate Windows on that iPad. I just have to use a VMware terminal to go pop in over here or wherever I set it up, right? If it's on AWS, and voila, I can access a Windows-based machine, my Windows-based machine that I'm creating an image of through my iPad from anywhere. Pretty sweet. And if you'd like to see a tech tip on how to do that, let me know. But that's, it's funny. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 6, 7 with the bonus, 8, 9 with those other bonuses. Tools that I can't live without, essentially, with my 2 bananas scattered throughout. So we're going to keep today short and sweet. So this has been another episode of BitmonkeyTV Tech-Tip Tuesday. I hope you've enjoyed this brief analysis, this brief list of tools that I can't live without. I'm already thinking of how to redo this video better. So instead of updating the bio on this one, I'm probably just going to redo this video, make it better, improve on this list, maybe go more in depth on this list, and then go from there. So today was a little bit of a wing it. I'm doing my best to take care of everything between responsibilities and things I have to take care of before I leave town, and then as well as other things I'm doing that are on the list. So time's getting the best of me, but I do hit the road Saturday, so I got to take full advantage of every single day here. So hence why we're keeping the episode short as well, because I got to get back on the road. I do not like this Bay Area traffic. I did not miss it. It's some bullshit. Hey, thank you for tuning in. I appreciate it. And let me know your thoughts. Today was a speed round. I want to do more of them, but I would also like visual aid, like things that I prep in Canva, one of the tools I showed you today, that we can walk through, kind of like a presentation in a way. But I think it would just be a more enjoyable experience for everybody watching, and everybody watching in the future, right? Everybody watching live and down the road, especially when we clip it. So much love. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you guys are having a great day, great evening, wherever you're at. I almost forgot, trying to keep it all short. POAP. What's the secret word for today? Guru keeps me going. Secret word for today: short and sweet. Short and sweet. I know, 2 words, whatever. We roll with the punches here. I'll learn from this. I've already done this before, though. Pomo Indiano. I was like bread of India, POAP channel is open. We're going to take a brief moment. Glad you like that. That's funny. We're going to take a moment to look over the new layout. It's very similar. There's essentially just a new section, 2 new sections, and some things rearranged. Let's just rephrase that. You have your welcome. That's always going to be here. So you can kind of see who's joining along the way. We've condensed this into this really big image that you can open. It's a very large scale, high resolution, so you can zoom in on your phone. It includes our rules, some thoughts of things to be mindful of when navigating just Discord in general, and then how to navigate our Discord server. So we'll update this as we update the channels. I have a feeling we've already included one new channel in a category that's not public yet, but we got to update it soon. Verify process. So after you verify, you won't see this, but I see it because I'm the owner. So it just shows it to me. Plus, it's good to keep an eye on. So ever since the change, we incorporated this new little Sir Monkey bot. Ever since the change, 11 people verified, plus like 3 or 4 of me testing. But as you'll see here, you have an important section. You can always just, hide that one. News is just news in general for everything we're doing, right? Updates. Social, this is tied into all of our socials. Alpha, our very own Alpha Lord, aka Dream Joke, aka Broken in the Discord, drops his 2 bananas from time to time. And if you go look back on his track record, pretty good. That channel alone is gold. 2 bananas. This is something we created for me to just post my thoughts if I'm running late, just pretty much for me, right? Might rephrase that, but I like it because I always drop the 2 bananas thing. And I'm sure that'll change, and I have a feeling we'll have to add another Monkey Bites news section closer to launch. We'll see. Roll with the punches here. Then we have this new section, more on Monkey Bites. Official links. You can go to the website. It's not live yet, but it's going to be live any day this week. That's all I'm going to say. You'll see me update this when I do. Deeds to be revealed, but a little teaser. OG Monkey Pass claim. I'm not gonna tease anymore. I need to shut up. Sneaks. Oh, owner chat is empty, but this is where we're gonna have more than one, but you should only be able to see these 3. And this is where we're gonna be dropping sneak peeks. And then the talk section is very simple now. We just have the talk, general chat. We have the live chat and a live stage where we're trying to be more frequent of just hanging out on our spare time. So if you see anybody in there, like Sasha's in there right now, come say hi. We'll be in there often, and it's not like it's a team meet or anything. It's live stage, so it's free for all. Anybody can join. But not everybody can stream. I need to work on that. Community, that's where it holds the glossary. Shout out Gary for putting this together. I recommend you reading this. So if you're watching this recording, and you're new to this space, please go in and read this whole page. Take a moment. You won't regret it. This is where you can share any of your socials and other projects, Discord links, etc. POAP channel. We got Jonathan, short and sweet. I'll leave this open for a while today. I'll probably only close it this evening. So for anybody watching this recording, today's your chance to get a POAP for not tuning in live, because I'll turn it off this evening. I got a jet right after I finish explaining this. We'll hide the private. Not everybody sees what's in there, but there's a lot in there. We do have an archive section where we just archive everything for archive purposes. So from our very first day of launch, I've never deleted a channel, right? I just sometimes rename, rearrange, and then if I stop using it, I archive it so I can go back and check and reference if I ever need to. Feedback, always encouraged. Let us know how we can improve anything we're doing. And then we've added this voice channel here. It's a free-for-all. It's a free-for-all. Everybody can talk. So, and that's that. And that's that. I should probably put, yeah, you see the banner on the bottom, Discord link right there. So, much love. I know I was saying goodbye and I just squirreled. Hey, okay. So here's what we're going to do. Here's what we're going to do. You're watching live. No, now's not the time. I've got to update a few things. Sorry, it's not ready. I was going to show it on my screen live for you. just a few little teasers, but it's going to have to be patient pandas around here. Appreciate it, Gary. Hope you have a great rest of your day. So thanks, guys, for tuning in. Thank you, everybody, for watching this. If you found any value at all here, I would appreciate just hit that subscribe button, hit the notifications so that you get notified every time we go live, every time we drop a new video, and then share it if you think somebody could benefit from it. This is what we're doing, and I'm excited to hit the road. I got my stream desk ready to go, and we'll have different backdrops over the next couple months, so it's gonna be fun. As always, thanks for tuning in. This has been another episode of BitmonkeyTV Tech Tip Tuesday, number 130, where I share some tools that I cannot live without. Conveniently enough, that was 7 tools I couldn't live without. Until next time, we'll be back Thursday for Non-Fungible Token Thursday at 12 p.m. Pacific / 3 p.m. Eastern / 8 p.m. UTC to cover all the time zones there. So I hope to see you there. Have a great rest of your day. Have a great week, and we'll talk soon. Much love.